Spaceship man bad.
Spaceship man bad.
Spaceship man bad.
Spaceship man bad. Spaceship man bad. PR work for the world's richest man.
PR work for the world's richest man. PR work for the world's richest man. PR work for the world's richest man.
Why?
PR work for the world's richest man. Spaceship man bad.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I'm absolutely very glad to have you here. Very glad to have all your support. Thanks to everyone who has been subscribing, clicking the red button down below on YouTube or wherever you may be watching. It really is helping the channel, and I can't thank you enough. I thought this was a pretty interesting story. Matt Taibbi, who is the liberal journalist who was given the files from Elon Musk, along with Barry Weiss, also another liberal journalist, who has shown, I think, a strong history of actually having integrity, seem to be under this hilariously obvious coordinated attack from other journalists. It's like they got a letter directly from the Democratic National Committee with the exact same words to use. These are actually real people acting like actual bots in real life. You can't make this stuff up. I want to remind everyone, Christmas is coming up. Coffee Brand Coffee has a nice big sale for you. Using promo code TwitterFiles, you'll save 10% today. Check this out.
Do you like coffee, tea, or cocoa? Are you looking for a great gift idea for someone who does? Hey, it's me, Jeremy. You may recognize me from my YouTube channel, The Quartering, but I'm also the founder of Coffee Brand Coffee. We're a US-based roaster with thousands of 5-star reviews from our customers. Our customers love that we roast our coffee beans fresh to order. Plus, you won't find a fresher or more delicious coffee anywhere else. And I can promise you personally that you won't find a business that is more committed to serving our customers. Coffee not your thing? We have a dozen delicious organic teas as well as 4 decadent flavors of hot cocoa. Listen, I know with the holidays, it's always tough trying to find the perfect gift for family, friends, and business partners, so we made it really easy for you. Our industry-leading custom gift box builder will make the holidays a snap. Build your own custom gift box of coffee, teas, cocos, or even dark chocolate-covered espresso beans and have it delivered in a high-quality, ready-to-gift box. We even have gift cards in case you're not totally sure what to get. With 15 different varieties of coffee, a dozen organic teas, 4 varieties of hot cocoa, and even dark chocolate-covered espresso beans, I know if you give Coffee Brand Coffee a chance to earn your business, you're going to be a customer for life. On top of that, you can use promo code HOHOHO to save big on your first order.
Check out our gift box section. We've got you saved for Christmas. Our blueberry cobbler is flying off the shelf. We have 15 plus flavors of coffee, including non-flavored coffee, a dozen organic teas. We've got 4 different flavored hot cocos, including peppermint hot cocoa. Hot chocolate. Make sure you check that out. It supports the channel. Left-wing journals attack reporter Matt Taibbi for exposing Musk's Twitter files. Mainstream news reporters, in lockstep with Democratic strategists, rushed to social media to smear journalist Matt Taibbi as, quote, sad fraud, as he released his bombshell report on political censorship at Twitter. You know what also was really shocking? Like, we kind of all know this kind of stuff goes on, but seeing it actually play out in real time in front of us is wild to see. There's like half dozen articles that came out this morning that said, oh, Twitter files were a flop. You know, nobody was really impressed by Elon Musk's Twitter files. Like, bro, what? It shows a direct infringement on Americans' civil rights, the First Amendment rights, by the government. This is a big deal. Quote, Matt Taibbi, what a sad, disgraceful downfall. Daily Beast columnist. A New York Times contributor, don't care because he's a loser, said, quote, selling your soul to the richest white nationalist on earth. On Friday, billionaire Elon Musk, who vowed to give social media giant a free speech overhaul when he bought it last month, released to Taibbi a shocking collection of inside correspondence proving that Democratic insiders leaned on Twitter censors to suppress the post coverage of the president's son's computer before the election. While Ali was hitting send, Democratic pollster Matt McDermott tweeted nearly an identical tweet. Put down, Matt Taibbi always was and still remains a fraud. Doing PR for the richest person in the world should come as no surprise. By the way, More than 24 blue checkmark journalists said that exact same phrase. The Democrat words appear to have been cut and pasted from a tweet from NBC's Ben Collins, that he had posted moments before. Imagine throwing it all away to do PR for the richest person in the world. Humiliating. Conservatives on Twitter pummeled Collins, who made a specialty of going after Republicans. You have so much bitterness and contempt against other people, wrote independent journalist Andy No. I hope you find healing in your life. Please keep tweeting. Keep tweeting. GOP rapid response staffer Jake Schneider told Collins, your meltdown is hilarious. Dozens of journalists, including MSNBC's Chris Hayes, NBC's Brady Zadronzi, the New Republic's Jacob Silverman, and Democrat partisans piled on, drawing the scorn of the investigative reporter Glenn Greenwald. The Twitter file shows the company, quote, just freelanced its baseless decision to censor the Post's bombshell President Son's computer report. The whole sleazy, in-group liberal gang from NBC and the Daily Beast, etc., this is from Greenwald, all the censorship advocates who think censorship advocacy is somehow compatible with journalism are furious that the acts of their Democratic Party allies in getting the Biden story censored are being exposed. Meanwhile, Yoel Roth, Twitter's former head of safety who led the company when Musk completed his takeover, accused the news site's new owner of endangering censors. Quote, publicly posting the names and identities of frontline employees involved in content moderation puts them in harm's way and is a fundamentally unacceptable thing to do. Bull. I think that we should know their names and that they should be brought up on charges. I mean, at minimum, there's some sort of campaign violations here, right? Of course, Yoel Roth is afraid of it. Of course, Yoel Roth is having a meltdown about it. And you could see Taibbi responding here. Looking forward to going through all the tweets complaining about, quote, PR for the richest man on earth and seeing how many of them have run stories for anonymous sources at the FBI, CIA, the Pentagon, and the White House. Now, Matt Taibbi will likely be releasing part 2 or maybe part 3. It's difficult to know if whatever happens Saturday is technically part 2. Either that or Barry Weiss soon. But this article from Mediaite, the 27 most embarrassing reactions to the Taibbi thread about Twitter censoring tweets. It's shocking how in lockstep they can be, isn't it? Now, I'm just going to go through a couple of these. Ben Collins. Imagine throwing it all away to do PR for the richest person in the world. Humiliating. Chris Hayes. Watching some of the most famous, most powerful, and richest men red pill themselves into disaster. Pretty wild. Medhai Hassan. Imagine volunteering to do online PR work for the world's richest man on a Friday night. Ilya Sapita. Watching Matt's unbelievable fall into lazy, reactionary commentator and now PR hand for the world's richest man is depressing. From calling Goldman Sachs a vampire squid to giving free PR to the world's richest billionaire man, what a career journey. Jason Schreier. Editors are great, not just because they make your work sharper, but because you could ask them things like, hey, should I be doing PR for the world's richest man? I mean, I want you to remember this moment and remember these names and laugh in their stupid faces anytime they ask to be taken seriously. Jason Wilson. All these people are verified, by the way. I know he's telling you what you want to hear, but the fact doesn't change that he's working PR for one of the richest men on earth. He didn't get the story that was handed to him so he could do PR for, say it with me, the world's richest man. I mean, it goes on, and they all said the exact same thing. How does this even happen? Are these journalists all in like the same Slack channel and they're like, are you old enough to remember the Gamers Are Dead article that really kicked off Gamergate? Like, it's like all these journalists are like, we're going to say this exact same thing. We're going to push this narrative about doing PR for the world's richest man. I mean, they're all hacks. And it's like so funny that they're so lazy that they don't even want to try to pretend that they have an individual thought. This is Elon Musk's next Twitter bombshells could explode social media tyranny. It's clear from Twittergate revelations that social media giant deliberately involved in suppressing free speech. This is the correct take from these reports. Vijay Gadde should be disbarred. Like, I don't even really understand how people don't see this as a I mean, I know my viewers do. Like, and we've just seen the surface. Now we saw Twitter co-founder Biz Stone whining and complaining about people getting outed, and Yoel Roth doing it too. How many of their emails do you think are going to be a part of the Twitter files? It's like I've said, Elon Musk did not purchase a company. He purchased a crime scene. And like the fact that all these journalists is disgraceful. You know, Matt Taibbi simply laid out the articles and laid out the facts. What exactly does, and by the way, just because Elon Musk has money does not mean he's wrong, right? Also doesn't mean he's right, but it is his, they're like, oh, he's so rich, so therefore you should disagree with him. I mean, they weren't saying that when Jack Dorsey ran it, were they? They weren't saying that when Parag Agrawal ran it, did they? They don't say it about Mark Zuckerberg unless he falls out of line, do they? This is why I'm telling you we are entering an absolute golden era of citizen journalism. It's never been a better time to be involved on Twitter. If you're not following me, I'm at The Quartering, one word. Never been a better time to be writing your Substacks, to be becoming a YouTuber, a content creator. Don't just put videos on YouTube. Be on Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute. Be everywhere. It's never been a better time because these journalists keep exposing themselves, and there's going to be people looking for people to go to for reporting on this stuff. Speaking of which, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe so you get notified when I actually upload. I upload 3 to 5 times a day, sometimes more. If there's a new Twitter Files drop tonight, I will be live streaming on this channel. Thank you all so much. Remember to check out coffeebrandcoffee.com. Just check out the reviews. That's all I could ask. Check out the reviews. They speak for themselves. Pick yourself up some coffee, tea, or cocoa, or pick up a great gift from our holiday gift box selection, or build your own. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! All right, we have the 4th and 5th of the Mario one. This one's always fun. All right, let's see. Number 4. I bet you it looks like a bomb. It is! I'm pretty good. That was a pretty good guess by me, if I do say so myself. These all, like, prepare to have your hands. You need, like, some sort of pokey device to get half of these things out, and they're not very easy to do. But, and this one's kind of off center. We got this little guy with the wind-up key in the back. And then for the 5th, we have a coin. Come on. Why have you forsaken me, hard plastic? Why? Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. What is this thing? Oh, no. It's thicker than I expected. That's what she said. I wish I usually like getting going, like poking the back will get them out easier. So let's do that. Yeah, there we go. It's a little coin. So 2 little guys. All right. Let's see what tomorrow brings.